Pop Culture Rock says, I've said for the longest time that these people do not know what heroes are. They write themselves, and they just call those characters heroes. That's a great point. Pop Culture Rocks, yeah, they just write themselves and they say, you know, those people are heroes. They are villains with no moral guide at all.
You scared? Yeah, you scared, ain't you, bitch, nigga? I can smell the bitch in you. Ooh, that's vintage, bitch.
What kid wants 2 faggot daddies? Faggots!
Over on Epic, over on the Epic store, the $100 deluxe edition. It's now on sale for just $5.
You know what though? Every single game that Baby has worked on this year.
You are absolutely. That's why you're on the naughty list.
I swear, trust me.
Well, that's why you're on the naughty list because you're being naughty right now. So you're gonna be on the naughty list if you keep talking like that.
No, because Father Christmas is not being very nice to me.
Because you're being naughty, so you're on the naughty list.
No, I'm not. I'm on the good list actually.
You're not because you ain't being good.
I am on the good list. If you keep saying that word again and again and again, I'm not on naughty list.
Father Christmas rang me last night when I was at work and said, you better tell Jackson to start being a good boy or he's going to stay on the naughty list and he won't get no presents for Christmas. That's what he said to me. So you got to start being a good boy.
You know, do I uppercut to him?
No, you won't do it. Mate, what?
Punch him. Punch his spears off.
You're just silly, man.
Hey, trust me, I'm not on bad list.
Say it! Say it!
Girls, what's just happened?
So, there's an ice cream van there selling just 2 ice creams with 2 chewing gums in it.
Yeah.
For bloody £9 for 2 of them.
£9 for 2?
Yeah, £9. That is going to get nowhere. The one that comes on my street is either £1 a piece or £2. That is going to get nowhere with that.
No, he ain't, is it?
No, he ain't.
That's well bad, isn't
You
it?
should know. And he only does bloody card. Stood there with my cash. Bloody hell.
That's well bad, isn't it?
Bloody well bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, bet he can hear me.
Shane, it's okay, man. I know.
He looks like he's getting ready to ash rape him. I don't know, man.
Oh, no, that's those panels on the bottom, but that middle panel is just
that like, middle right there is just a bro hug right there.
Yeah,
in the middle.
Yeah. I can't believe she fucking left me because I was in debt $20,000. Lucky the Vince cover. Oh, God. What the hell, dude? That is so gay.
Yeah, it is.
I am sick and tired of faggots.
And if you don't like my politics, don't buy my book.
Yeah, appreciate the shout out. He went hard canceling me and didn't move the needle at all. He gained me sales, if anything. Why is he a faggot like this? He's a greasy little faggot.
Would you please get your politics out of my comic books? I'm like, what comic books are you reading?
For having me on here.
What
That's
a greasy little fucking slimy faggot he is. He is the most feminine.
I can't say anything. I can't say anything. Look how I'm dressed. I got no business calling anybody a greasy faggot.
When you watch as much porn as the 3 of us, and I'm not talking about the nice, like, respectable porn you can even tell people. I'm talking about backroom casting. I'm talking about hentai. I'm talking about tentacle, monster rape, facial abuse, hard R, things that are really hard to wank to.
Only niggas would do some shit like this. If this, I don't even know what these motherfuckers look like, but I know this is goddamn nigga moment.
You are a hoe ass nigga.
I am here to ask you a favor. The book comes out next DC Tuesday, October 24th, but already the haters and the queer foes are out in force, doing everything they can to see that this book tanks. They use code and they make it sound like they have legit problems with a book they haven't read yet. But the truth is, they just don't like that there's a queer hero in the upper ranks of the DCU.
Oh, it's you again. Good to see y'all, man. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's hammer time. Let's get in here and figure out what we're going to do today. First, you can see it. I know you can see it. I can see it. I am fucking exhausted. Exhausted. So don't mind the bags under the eyes and the sleepy face. We'll get through it all. I promise you. Sotanar is in the house, man, as usual. Posting him. There's a link. There's another link. There's a link. There's a link. My man is on the job doing things. And I appreciate you for doing that. Ketamine Trout, man. What's up, you bigots? Nothing. Nothing except the price of bread. Gasoline's down a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. You know. Sotanar, man. Howdy, Davina. What's going on over there on the Rumble side, man? Rail Video Archive. Man, it's hammer time. I wasn't the one. I wasn't the one doing the hammering yesterday. Was that yesterday? No, it was today. It was this morning. We are going to go over some stuff. This is some early Comicsgate. I am going to rip off Ethan Van Sciver's Trashcast. What was it? 262? I think it was 262 today. And or was it today? Yeah, this morning. And we're going to go over some things. It was 2 hours long. It takes us 2 hours to go through fucking 14 minutes. So, you know, we're gonna try to speed run through it today and make sure that we get the salient points in and addressed. But somebody that was involved pretty heavily in having Ethan pushed out of the mainstream and having other artists as well pushed out of the mainstream. Most of this started with Ethan Van Sciver. There was a point in time, gents, ladies, those of you listening, that it was kind of inconceivable that somebody of EVS's stature could get pushed out of their position. But that fantasy came and went. And it was kind of heartbreaking for a lot of people. And I think that it really did derail what they were doing with the new 52. All of the John's stories went out the fucking window because all of the art went with it. You know, whether you like the man or not, he is prolific at art. Need to get a little more prolific here and get these books out, but that's all right. I'm in the same fucking boat. Speaking of which, Prodigy, New Age, Hell on Earth, book number 0. Just had 3 pages turned in from our artist. Not our artist. I'm sorry. We've got all of the art from our letterer, Eric Weathers, and we've got 6. Count them. 6 more pages to go. And I'm going to send those over tomorrow or Friday. And then we will be done on the art side of this. We'll be done. So I got to get everything assembled, get it put together, get the final format of the book down, and then send it to the printer. So we are on the way, folks. Those of you that bought in, thank you. Thank you and thank you. And your patience will be rewarded. Should I show you this right now? I'm not going to. I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it. Char, Asnabal, brothers, Hammerhand, and chat, man. What's up, Char? Looking at posting these links, bro. It's good stuff. There's one. There's another one. There's one. You want to get in here and be a master wrench? Do this. Post these links, man. Get Hammerhand's comic book, Prodigy, Hell on Earth, book number 0. And it's not just a comic. It is an assortment, a plethora, a cornucopia of fucking awesome. All in one spot. Hold on. Eyeballing me a box over here. Oh, man. Look at it. Look at it. It's singing to me. And it's a sturdy box, too. I say it every single time. The box takes a beating. I love a box that can take a beating and not get all wore out and bent out of shape. Look, it's big, too. Under the right circumstances, it's big. Let's make that clear. And you can stuff that box with a whole bunch of stuff. If and you want to. All you got to do is head over to that Indiegogo site, check it out, and stuff your box.
I know you want to stuff that box, but you got to control yourself, brother.
And there, that fro was magnificent. I'd like to think he's one of us. Sotanar, man, damn, Rumble got rid of all the early chats again. Did they really? Sotanar again, man. If you're craving some of Hammer's old content, check out the archives at Odysee. Go on over there and get your thing on. There's thousands of videos over there. Thousands of videos over there. You can head to the Internet Archive. Matter of fact, here it is. You can head over to the Internet Archive and just backslash Hammerhand, MGTOW, Manosphere, any of those keywords, they'll pop up. If it's a Big John kind of day, you can put that in. If it's a replicant fish kind of day, you can put that in. There's a bunch of stuff over there, man, and it's super, super fun to go back through those every once in a while and see what's going on or what went on at one point in time. And it's amazing to me exactly how relevant 2016, 2014, 2012 is even today. These issues out here that we face as men are very slow to change because no one wants to give up that workhorse. No one. Wayne J. Barriman, man, is there a show on today? I don't know. Maybe. I guess it depends on what you consider a show to be. Getting down through this chat. Single Town! Bro, what's going on, man? Brody, Citizen Vigilante, and why it's been banned in Germany. Oh, that fucking movie. I wonder, can you see that over here? I don't know. I saw a little clip of that, and I saw the fucking Allahu Akbar motherfuckers getting greased, and I was like, oh, man. That made me feel a certain kind of way. Davina Duckworth, man, they're discussing the Kyle University Manosphere parody right now. I don't know what that is. But that's all right. I'll figure it out at some point in time, man. Rail Video Archive. Never let for goats and troons write in your books. You should never let for goats write in your book. Ever, ever, ever. Or your book's going to turn out gay.
Gay!
Sotanar, so a Batman author just got yoinked for some bathroom camera peeping scandal. Let me go right over here to my trusty supercomputer, pull up the information. That would be Andrew Farago. Andrew Farago. What a piece of shit. Yeah, he's a piece of shit. And his fucking scumbag wife. What's her name? Let me get up on this phone right here. Shannon K. Garrity. Shannon K. Garrity. And she spells Shannon like a dyslexic autist. You can just see her trying to write it. Disgusting. These folks, the husband in particular, Andrew goes way back to the very, very beginnings of Comicsgate and the expulsion from paradise of one Ethan Van Sciver. And it was amazing to me. I come in just after that. I didn't know about the Andrew story. I had heard, and it had been alluded to, but I didn't know who it was. So it's nice to finally put a face to the name and to the stories that I had heard. And isn't it amazing? 20 charges. Isn't it amazing that these fucking people who were on their moral high horses, calling everybody around them a Nazi and a racist, rapist in certain cases, sexual assaulters, if you just happen to look at somebody the wrong way and hold eye contact too long, oh, he's eye raping you, bitch. Don't you know what's going on over here? That all of these fuckers have skeletons in their closet. All of them. And eventually it's going to come out. We don't forget. Much like the elephants of the savannah. We have very, very long memories over here in Comicsgate, and that's not going to go anywhere anytime soon. Davina Duckworth, man, comics is basically over. Thanks to the Feminist Whisper Network and the woke takeover. Did you mean for that to rhyme? Did you mean for that to rhyme? Because it rhymed. Read it again. Comics is basically over thanks to the Feminist Whisper Network and the woke takeover. That's pretty good. You should be writing verses somewhere. Rest in peace, Heavy Metal Magazine. Did Heavy Metal finally fail? Because I haven't heard that. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me get over here and check something out. Heavy Metal Mag failed? Question mark. I'm waiting. Heavy Metal Magazine is back, baby. Heavy Metal Magazine faced significant challenges, was effectively canceled in 23. Last issue produced in April of 23 has since been relaunched in 24. Yeah, one of the people that worked on Prodigy in the very beginning, whose work is behind me, right there, Rob Willis, still is owed money. So while they're out there restructuring and reorganizing, they didn't pay anybody. And they're not going to. Yeah, I do this whole nonsense, this whole business about we're going to produce all of this shit, and just because you have a name, we're going to slide on the payment until the work is turned. No. That can't happen. There's got to be a better way of doing things. Mo Wang! What's up, gents? Zero, man. Just chilling. Sotanar, man. Just started watching the OG Mobile Suit Gundam for the first time. I still have yet to do that. I've seen bits and pieces of the original Gundam. Not enough to be versed on it. The only thing that I've seen outright is Char's Counterattack, which I very much liked, by the way. Just iconic story. So, yeah, but I don't know how it compares to the other Gundam stories. I do have to say that. So I am looking forward to watching the other Gundam stories down the road. Char as Nabal, man. Nice. Watch Zeta afterwards. I don't know if that's chronologically what you should do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get a list of everything as it was released chronologically. Not like if they're jumping back and forth between prequels and sequels and inserting OVAs, things like that. I'm just going to jump in there and as they were released in real time is what I should say. And we'll watch them that way and we'll review them. Davina Duckworth, both Marvel and DC are tiny bumps on a much larger movie operation, Disney and Warner, respectively. Well, you can kind of tell how comics are being bitch slapped and dismissed. I mean, just like out of hand, you know, it's just like, pshaw, fuck them comics. They don't mean nothing. And that's sad. It's sad because they mean everything, because you wouldn't have billion dollar movies if you didn't have these awesome works of art, the incredible stories, the incredible art, everything that's been put into it. Davina Duckworth, Dark Horse Comics is almost out of business. Well, they've been acquired by that parent company with that I guess it's a Norwegian company, and they forced out the founder, the owner of Dark Horse Comics. So that fucking sucks. That sucks, man. IY fan, Hammerhand, did you hear Sandman is quitting YouTube? Canada passed some stupid law he doesn't want to get thrown in jail for. Yeah. I've heard a little bit about that, and I don't blame him. I mean, Canada is essentially a vassal for England, and you see what's going on in England, right? It's pretty fucking rough over there in England right now. If you're a patriot and and a patriot today is anybody left to fucking or right of Stalin. That's a patriot today. So sad. The English countryside is going to be littered with bodies at some point in time. I don't know who's they're going to be yet, but it's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Sultanar, man, has the Rumble stream gone live for anyone? It should be live right now. Should be live. There you go. I'm looking at it right now. And it's live. It's in there. MGTOW TV. What's going on, man? 5 strong over on MGTOW TV. 53 over on the Rumble Dumble, man. And 47 on the used tubes. Anyways, let's get on over here real quick. Let me get caught up. And we'll get into this video. This is Ethan Van Sciver's trash cast from today, from this morning. I saw it come on and I was like all fucking bleary-eyed and shit, sort of like I am right now. Look at these eyes, man. Tired. But I'm here for you, bros. Here for you. I don't know what the fuck this is.
Juggernaut.
Get the fuck out of it. There you go.
Bringing the pain to his enemies. But Tom Tuttle says, this is a day for gloating and you deserve to gloat. To quote Hamlet, under similar circumstances.
Hold on 1 second. Real Jonathan Jackson, man, when the, hold on. Let me get over here, get that big head visible. When the expected ship date for Prodigy New Age, as soon as we get it printed. Soon as it gets printed, I can't tell you an exact date. This is my first go around with stuff like this, so making an exact date would not be wise for me because I wouldn't know what the fuck I'm talking about. So there's no reason for me to do that, because if I have to keep making a date and then pushing the date back and pushing it back and pushing it back, then that just kind of pisses people off. I know people are tired of waiting, and I'm tired of waiting. But yeah, man, as soon as we get it printed, I've got 6 more pages. I hope you were around for this one. I said it just a little bit earlier. I've got 6 more pages that are going to our incredible letterer, Eric Weathers. And we are going to have those pages taken care of very shortly. I don't know. I've been thinking about redoing one of the pages. I like what I see, but there's some differences here, right here. And I would like to address those differences. I don't want, it's going to get picked to death, right? Anything that's new like this is going to get picked to death. And I'm not trying to be, ultra fucking perfect, but I'd like it to be as good as possible. So depending on if I can get somebody to do a quick fix on one panel, if I can get that one panel quick fixed, then I'm going to do that. But if I can't, and it doesn't look like it's going to be a reasonable amount of time, then we're just going to go ahead and get those pages lettered as they are. So I know that doesn't answer the question. As soon as we get it printed, I'll announce a shipping date and we'll close everything down. As soon as this goes to the printer, which is not going to be long, as soon as it goes to the printer, we're going to get everything shut down. I'm going to close that campaign. Single town, man. I'm streaming Citizen Vigilante Saturday at 8 p.m. I'd love to see that. Love to see that, man. Single town, man. Stuff boxes coming my way, bro. 5 of them. It's amazing. It's amazing. That's crazy. Wayne J. Berryman driving a semi and listening to Hammer. Well, I appreciate that, man. Stay frosty. Don't fuck yourself up behind the wheel of one of them big ass trucks. MTM 28, man. Apparently DC is coming out with Batman Nightfall animated trilogy. Well, let's hope it's not dog shit. Let's hope it's not dog shit. Dr. Magnum, the Dr. Magnum at Hammerhand. Have you ever read On the Road? I don't know if that's a book or if you're asking me if I read while I was out trucking. So if it's a book, no, I have not read it. D Mark, man, showing that box early, bro. Show that, motherfucker. Holy shit, bro. I'm late for Hammer. Please forgive me. So sorry. That's all right. Sorry. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Soof side, man. Double H. You see Scary Movie 6. Went in with almost no expectations and still ended up. Oh, that's bad. You go in with basement expectations and come out digging a hole. That's fucked up. I knew it would be ass when the only marketing was how Gen S was supposedly canceling it. That's too bad. That's too bad. Too bad, man. Davina Duckworth, Vention MGTOW. Shout out, brother Vention. Up there in heaven, man, taking care of business, keeping all them angels straight. Pardon the pun. Witness, Prodigy should beat Marvel and DC. Man, they are fucked with how shit like Super Gay Girl. It's what the fuck is 2026? 2026 started back in 2012. So anybody that's going around talking about woke is dead, it's dying, Hollywood's dying, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. They have an almost endless supply of capital. They're going to keep doing it. What happens is you stop buying it. You stop being bored on a Friday or a Saturday night and going out to see a movie just to get out of the house. Stop doing it. Until they start putting stuff out that's going to respect you, stop giving them your fucking money. Stop it. But it is what it is. D-Mark Sandman officially quit YouTube apparently because of Canada's new laws. I have heard. And will Prodigy beat Marvel and DC? No. That's delusional to think that. Should it? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'd like to think that it's a good story. I'd like to think that we've got something to look forward to with the one-shots that are coming out between the major book releases. So I've almost got that schedule done, and that's going to be fun. It's going to be fun to do. It's going to be fun to write. It's going to be fun to coordinate with these talented artists and get this stuff done over the next probably 2 years, maybe 3 years. It's going to be very fun. Of course, there's no timetable for it. You can't really predict how that stuff is going to go. And I think everybody that's in crowdfunding really does understand that. This is high level, high attention to detail, super, super manicured art, super manicured color. Hopefully you enjoy my writing. And we'll see if it's dog shit. It's dog shit. It just I can't predict how people are going to react to things, but I've been passing it by people that aren't comic readers, and they've been saying that they enjoy it, that they like it. I've been passing it to people that are comic readers, and they say, on the down low, they like it. So we'll see. We'll see if that translates to being massively liked. We'll see. You can never guarantee that stuff, man. Sotanor, man, I downloaded Citizen Vigilante already. Plan to watch it after the stream. First new movie I'll watch this year. Have I been to a movie this year? Yes, I walked out of a movie. It was a Dave Bautista movie, and it was fucking terrible. It was terrible. Terrible. Walked out of it. That's the second movie in my life that I have left before the movie finished because just terrible. Just fucking awful. And fuck Dave Bautista anyways. God almighty. It is amazing to me to see these people switch as fast as they switched. Fuck. You want to keep working in Hollywood, faggot, start licking them balls. Get some. Disgusting. Fucking burn them all. Davina Duckworth, man, heavy metal went woke, then resurrected. Yeah, I knew that they were having some serious problems when they weren't paying my guys back here. So yeah, terrible, bad news. All right, bros, let's get the fuck over here and take a listen to this. We'll skip around a little bit, but try to get the meat of this in. This is in regards to what is this name? Andrew Faganor? I forgot. Andrew Farago and his disgusting wife, Shannon K. Garrity. Don't forget these people. Don't ever let these people be forgotten, because the heinous shit that they have done to ruin other human beings in the last decade, there is a list of people out there that we don't even know about that these people have gone after and crushed. And they did it because they had the political momentum at that point in time. This shit went all the way to the Hillary Clinton campaign. Amazing, right? Amazing.
Now let the stricken deer go weep, the heart on gold play. Wow, Shakespeare was really kind of poetic if you think about it. The V2 ify, is it the verify? I'm trying to. Chuck Berry got you fired. you would think that like Chuck Berry would be a life lesson to some of these people. Chuck Berry would be like, hey, don't do this. If you're tempted to do this, don't do this. Don't ever do this. We'll get into it. We're going to talk about it. It's going to be fun. Trick Ron gifted a membership. Thanks for doing that. And then also says, you, sir, are the greatest comic artistries ever. I appreciate that. Somebody named Trick Ron should say that to me. I really appreciate that. Thanks, guys. And thank you for being here in the afternoon. It's 4:44 in the PM. Not usually when I live stream, like I said. Ordinarily, I like to live stream, at nighttime or early in the morning. Lately, it's been uncomfortable for a lot of you guys, a lot of my followers and listeners, people who like to watch Trashcast, like to watch Comicsgate Live. Because I'll live. Oh, let me fix this. It says Comicsgate Kings. Hold on a second. We can't have that. I mean, that's right there. Like, boop. There we go. That fixed it. Yeah, it's uncomfortable.
When I didn't say it, but I'm gonna say it now. Shout out Ethan Van Sciver. Shout out Comicsgate for providing a ton of support to folks out here. Now, I'm not talking about holding motherfuckers by the hand and guiding them through every step of trying to make and produce a comic. Some folks did, most folks didn't. And that, to me, looking back on this, is probably the best way to do business. You should get in there and figure it out for yourself. If it costs you a little bit of green, a little bit of cash, okay, that sucks, but you won't make the same mistake again. You won't. I have spent money here that I didn't need to spend. That was not fun. Not fun to make big mistakes or missteps and have to pay extra fucking dough to get it fixed. But I just want to say that, man. Shout out to everybody involved with Comicsgate. Not shit stirrers, not scumbags, not fucking degenerates, but the real motherfuckers that are in there doing this, producing the art, producing the books. And I know somebody's going to have something to say about that. What books? Nobody's been shut the fuck up. Shut up. They make millions and millions of dollars. That's the crux of everybody's argument right there, is that they're trying to get the millions and millions of dollars that these folks they generate with their talent. Because the talentless can't do that. So it's a shame. It is what it is.
Because I'll stream at like 3 a.m, and I know you guys, a lot of you guys are asleep on the East Coast. My New Jersey folks are asleep at that time. So it's nice to be able to do it at this time. Okay, so what's going on? I got a message from somebody close to me today who said, you're never gonna believe this. So wait till you hear this. And sent me a link. What a great title, says John UIUC. What made me click right away? I've gone, like, by the way, my titles are now, I'm in the school of like kind of Fallout Boy titles.
Let's hit that again. You must have just dropped in. What is the status of Prodigy New Age for Thunderstruck? The status is 90% complete. I got 3 pages back last night from our wonderful letterer, Eric. And I've got the last 6 pages, the high res. I just got those yesterday. And the high res pages are going to Eric either tomorrow or the next day, just depending on something that I'm waiting on. And then as soon as I get those back, I set the order. What I do is I take everything and I lay it out in front of me on the computer and I establish the order. I spell check everything. I go over it and make sure that I'm not making tremendous fucking mistakes. Blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm talking about, right? The editorial process. And we get through that, and then I send it to the printer. So all of the pages are here. I have everything in my possession. I have all of the art back, and I'm debating whether or not I want to have one page redone. There's not a hell of a lot on the page, but I want consistency between my characters' appearances. And one of the looks for one of the characters is off just a little bit. So I want to make sure that we're getting that done correctly. Davina Duckworth, Army Hammer is the heir to Arm and Hammer baking soda empire. Super cool. I kind of figured that. I didn't know that, but for some reason that just sat in the brain there. Mac Pow is freedom. Portuguese MGTOW, man. I'm considering quitting my life as a Fed to become a citizen vigilante because my comics would suck. Well, I don't think you should say that out loud, bro. I don't think you should do that. Don't hurt yourself. That's the only thing that I got to say, man. Don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt nobody else. Unless, of course, they deserve it. I have to get some shut-eye, man. It's 1 a.m. here. I'll get the rest hammer in chat. Watch my stream on Saturday. We'll try to, sir. Thank you. Appreciate you, man. Always good to see you getting in here, man. Witness, we got us a Fed. No, we just got somebody that sometimes is a little overzealous. And that's all right. That's all right. So let's get back over here.
Panic at the Disco titles where it doesn't matter. Song titles can be a long run-on sentence if they need to be. But for me, like titles could just be like, this is exactly what we're talking about. It's no clickbait. We're talking about the guy. This is called Emergency Trashcast 262. The guy who got me fired just got caught putting hidden cameras in toilets. Let's take a look at this article that got sent to me this morning, and then we're going to backtrack a little bit. We'll backtrack and we'll go through it. Poor Amelia.
Isn't this just... Isn't it just delicious? Isn't it? How many times have we seen these people, these moral grandstanders, these comics carpetbaggers? How many times have we seen these fucking intruders, invaders to our space, come away with a sex charge or a sexual assault charge or a rape charge? It's got to be in the dozens now in just a few short years. Oh, and if you get accused of it, like Ed Piskor, and you kill yourself, let's try not to do that. Let's try not to get a warning on here for saying that, although it'll probably happen. Portuguese, man, can't even take a shit without motherfuckers watching. Well, got to get out of the woods, homie. Got to get out of the woods, bro. Get yourself some day labor, man. Save up, get a car.
Raguso. I feel bad for this woman right here. Amelia Raguso has to realize that her neighbor, somebody from Berkeley, somebody from Berkeley? You don't say.
I don't know that. Look, I'm probably gonna piss somebody off with this one. I don't know that Ed Piskor deserved any better than what he gave himself. Ed Piskor, if he was such a good fucking guy, why didn't he stand up and say something when all of this shit was going on? I mean, he hung around with these people, the very people that would send him into a fucking fury, and he would end up eliminating himself. Those people, he knew what they were doing. Whether he was co-signing it or not, he knew what he was doing. Okay, I was wrong about Army Hammer's family. His grandfather's brother actually made a fortune from Allied Drug. I've heard of Allied Drug, man. Smuggling diamonds from Ruska.
Hey, you're telling me from somebody from Berkeley is a pervert? Trick Ron 42 says, I would place you above Jack Kirby. Okay, make a joke about how I would too, because he's buried, he's dead. I would not place me above Jack Kirby, but I'm glad that you.
That's what I like about Ethan. It's fucking humility. The man has got some humility, and I appreciate that, even though I probably would put him shoulder to shoulder with somebody like Jack Kirby. Speaking of which, there are outraged Fagoat supporters that are just so weirded out that there was a John Byrne book that was released. Did I say Jack Murphy? Holy shit. Did I say Jack Murphy? I didn't mean Jack Murphy. That's disgusting. Yeah, John Byrne. So outraged that there was a John Byrne book released during the former Pride Month. I haven't seen hide nor fucking hair of Fagoat support this month, and I couldn't be happier about it. I see people writing Bible verses and check numbers on their baseball caps because baseball just turned around and stuck a giant dick in their own asses. I know that's exciting to some of these sexual degenerates, but I don't think that baseball in general wanted that fucking hot seat. I'm almost positive they didn't want that hot seat. Witness for goats. Fuck them. Zinc beard. Did I say Jack Murphy? I didn't mean to say Jack Murphy. I meant to say fucking John Byrne. I told you, look at my eyeballs. Look at them road maps in there. I told you I'm tired. I'm tired. Goodness, I was supposed to take me an old man nap today. Didn't get to take my old man nap today, so I'm not really fresh. But that's all right.
Would, because again, your name is Trick Ron, which is Cyberfrog's real name, and Cyberfrog should probably prefer me to Jack Kirby or any other artist. Berkeley man. It's like Florida man. Berkeley man. As soon as you say Berkeley man, you're going to get some fucking hippie shit or some pervert shit that follows. If you say Florida man, if you start an article with Florida man, you're going to get somebody who got drunk and like fought an alligator or did something like that, went surfing on the top of his like Buick. You know what I mean? In the highway. You're going to get weird shit like Florida man. Berkeley man, you're going to get some perverted garbage, of course. Base Start Department. Hail, Ethan in chat. Karma comes for all. Chibi Cyberfrog toys and keychains are coming along great. Hopefully helping to cover for my third child soon. Oh, I hope.
I would. I don't think it's much of a mystery. You know, when you have something like Arm & Hammer baking soda, like every motherfucker on earth somewhere uses baking soda and they use it continuously. You wouldn't think that the product would translate to that kind of wealth, but it does. You think about the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Prior to Roger Penske buying the Indianapolis Motor Speedway here a couple of years ago, it was owned by the Holman George family. The Holman George family made their fucking bones not from Indianapolis, but from Clabber Girl baking products, baking powder in particular. That and they sold that fucking sport for what, $1 billion, somewhere around there. So yeah, crazy shit. You can make a ton of fucking money with baking products, but you've got to be able to get in there too and get seen and get noticed and have people have confidence in you. So yeah, Arch 62 man, have a gallon water jug, man. I call it Jack Murphy. Just don't drink out of it.
That helps out. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Ben here, Base Start Department, is making some little Cyberfrog toys. He purchased the license to do so for me, so I hope you'll actually pick up one of Ben's Cyberfrog toys. Okay, so here we go. Somebody I know very well sent me this link and said, "You're not going to believe this. Berkeley man taped party guests in bathroom, police say." Now, Amelia Raguso, nice try, but there are better headlines. Other people came up with better headlines. I will say that. Other people came up with better stuff. I can understand people being a little bit squeamish about this.
I'm just curious why does that particular title not name him when everybody else is naming him? You see, I mean, whether you want to admit it or not, these fucking freaks cover for one another because Amelia Raguso, the big ragu here is probably a sexual fucking degenerate. I don't know that for sure. That's just my opinion. But why wouldn't you name them? Why wouldn't you name them when everybody else is naming them? Yeah, it's a shit title. Bad title.
I mean, I talked to, by the way, I haven't talked to your boy Zach in a year. And today we've been talking all day long about this and about, like, I said this over to your boy Zach and he's like, Jesus Christ. Like, I mean, people crossing themselves and, swearing and stuff like that. This is like the most disgusting thing. But see, the thing about it is that everybody in Comicsgate from this time period, everybody from 2017, everybody from 2018, 19, 20, 21, everybody knows suspect Andrew Farago. Everybody knows him. Everybody has had some kind of Andrew Fago got you fired, says Lord Tapman's comments. We're going to get into it. Thank you for $2, Lord Tapman. Keep those super chats coming. Wow, thank you. It's very kind of you. Guys throwing like nickels at my forehead usually. This time you guys are being nice. Andrew Farago.
Yeah, I mean, do you look? Does anybody think that this was this motherfucker's first time taping fucking buttholes and dicks in his bathroom? Anybody believe that this was the first time? No. And when they said that there's 20 counts, does that mean, I'm not clear on that. Does that mean each person that was filmed illegally is a count, or were there 20 different tapes, 20 different recordings? Because that would be fucked up. And you know that there's kids in it. This motherfucker's going away. And if he doesn't go away, somebody's going to smoke him on the outside. It's just that fucking simple. Just that simple, man. D-Man 50, man. Master Hammer, good people, consider dropping a like, and thanks you. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you.
You guys know him. Everybody knows him. In fact, Ibai Canales came out of the woodwork. I haven't talked to Ibai in forever. You remember Ibai Canales? He's your boy Zach's artist on Iron Sights. And look, a good artist, a really good cartoonist, a fast guy. Used to be in the Comicsgate chats all the time. I haven't seen Ibai in a long time.
Boy, you are 46 minutes late. 46 minutes, man. That's unfucking forgivable. That's insane.
This sounds like some nigga shit to me. Only niggas would do some shit like this. If this, I don't even know what these motherfuckers look like, but I know this is a goddamn nigga moment.
But as soon as I started talking about this, he said, that motherfucker. He's like, I mean, everybody, as soon as they hear, everybody from Comicsgate, as soon as they hear the name Andrew Farago, they start cursing because Andrew Farago fucked with them in some way. In some way, Andrew Farago fucked with them. And they're like shocked and happy about it.
Now, that's not exactly true there. Crop cake. They're not exactly true. There have been a few politicians over the years here that have gotten their fucking knuckles cracked. I mean, Anthony Weiner is one of them, right? Remember, I think is he still married to that fucking witch, Uma Abedin? You know, the little brown girl that was running Clinton's first presidential campaign, Uma Abedin. Is he still married to her? Because I know that they had to put his ass through the recycle, wash, rinse, and repeat shit so that he can get back out here and try to start talking again. Of course, nobody's going to take him seriously. You know, you start throwing your fucking dick pics all over the place and you get busted with underage kids. It's kind of done. You're kind of fucking done. And you should be done. You should be done. Fuck you.
About this. And it's not just that. Who was the guy? Do you guys remember, like, the guy who...
Very important distinction there, Davina. Very important distinction.
Used to interview me. He's now like a juggler, but he's like an SJW who wanted to do like live stream interviews. Laser Fans goes, Justice. Yes, Justice. Thank you for $10. What was that guy's name?
He's got now that's just the one son, right? Because how many sons does Soros have? Didn't Chelsea Clinton marry one of them too? Or am I wrong about that?
I want to say he's Arabic, kind of. And he used to try to like interview me, and I'd show up in funny clothes. Do you guys remember? Dan Sheehan, thank you. Dan Sheehan reached out to me. And Dan Sheehan, of all people, I haven't talked to Dan Sheehan in forever. He kind of quit the comic scene, and he's been kind of just doing his own thing right now.
Well, he had the common fucking sense to actually say when he was caught and he released a little statement. They'll get to it, but he basically said that. You know, Ethan will cover that in a couple of minutes here. But they basically said that. He said that. I don't know what I was thinking, man. I know what the fuck you were thinking. You know what you was thinking too, sucker.
But he reached out to me and he just kind of said, he said, I knew Andrew Farago in real life and defriended him years ago for his aggressive shit talk online. I'm sad for his family. By the way, his family, at least his wife, just as big of a bitch as he is.
Yeah, why the fuck would you be sad for him? The only people in these families that I look at with any kind of pity at all would be children. You know, it's so sad that the sins of the parents are visited to the children. Because there's a lot of people that don't make that distinction. Yeah, I absolutely would feel bad for the kids, but fuck them two adults. Garrity, Shannon Garrity, and old Andrew Farago. Fuck both of them. The countless lives that these cocksuckers have ruined over the years, and they did it with some heavyweight support too. He'll get into all of that. If we don't get through all of this today, man, just go over and check out the most recent trash cast over on Comic Artist Pro Secrets, and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's only 2 hours, so it's not that big a watch.
She's not like any victim. I'm celebrating her pain right now, too. She's just as bad as he is. Her name's Shannon Garrity. I'm sad for his family and anyone who ever took their kids to that museum, which is funded by the will of Charles Schulz. Charles M. Schulz is the guy who this guy represents, by the way. So let's get into this real quick, and then I'll get back to Dan Shaheen. But understand that this man right here is carrying on the legacy of Peanuts, of Snoopy, of Charlie Brown. That's who this guy is. Suspect Andrew Farago apologized to guests for his quote-unquote tremendous lapse in judgment, authorities wrote. Here's a nice Berkeley police car. Like to think that he was shoved into this head first. Prominent member of San Francisco's cartoon community was arrested earlier this month. Happy Pride Month, by the way, San Francisco, after recording birthday party guests, adults and children, using the bathroom at his Berkeley home.
I mean, look, if you've ever heard this guy talk, Andrew, if you've ever heard him talk, he don't have a lot of bass in his voice. His balls don't quake when he talks. He just don't. He don't have a lot of bass in his voice, so it's not hard to see, pardon the pun, that he might be on the DL, on the down low. Because you go filming all your fucking friends. These are friends of acquaintances, people he knows, including their kids. That's terrible. That's terrible. That's the kind of shit that will get you smoked. Like dead. So, yeah.
According to court papers. So, this guy had a birthday party. This is Andrew Farago. Andrew Farago had a birthday party, guys.
Oh, yeah. He did all of this at his fucking birthday party, by the way.
Hey, look at this. Happy birthday, Andrew, from the Daily Cartoonist. There he is. There's Andrew Farago. Happy birthday. People were ready to celebrate his birthday with him. This was his birthday. The birthday party in question. The birthday party in question was Andrew Farago's.
Oh, and up here, just above my head in this frame, just above my head, that's his wife. That's Andrew's wife. And you know she's an uber cunt too. I wonder why they don't have the same last name and they're married. Could that be a telltale sign that something's fucked up over there? Maybe.
Birthday.
Maybe.
And I wish him the happiest of birthdays. He and his wife threw a nice birthday party at his house. They invited all their friends. She wished him happy birthday. Here's Shannon Garrity, one of the worst fucking SJWs. Like, listen, if you were
See? Now look at that picture above my head. That's his fucking wife. That's his wife. The same lady. That's the same lady, right? It's always the same with these people, with these fucking undercover cuckolds. It's always the same with these sex pests and these fucking creeps and perverts. They're always married to cunts like this. The bitch is just as bad as he is. Don't think for a second that she doesn't know. Bullshit. Allegedly.
Comicsgate back then, if you were Comicsgate back then, and even like, they would still probably be attacking us if it wasn't for Blue Sky and Trump's second term. But it's like, happy birthday, Andrew Farago. This was 1 month ago that this happened. He was just arrested. They were investigating him. They took all his shit. We'll get into that. But here's happy birthday. Oh, what a birthday it was, guys. What a happy birthday for Andrew Farago and his wife.
Hold on a second. Hold on. There it is. There it is. The fucking cuck chair. Get in that cuck chair. I'm going to strap you in. Put little clips on your ball sack and electrify it. Torture you, cuck. Torture the cuck. Motherfucker would probably like it. Not even joking. Davina Duckworth, man. Christopher Nolan's feminist race swap Odysee is going to be a massive bomb. I hope it bombs so bad that it drives people's opinions to reevaluate all of his other films. I do. I hope that it lowers the score on Batman in Rotten Tomatoes. I do. Because if you're going to turn around and you're going to make transvestite Achilles and crispy fucking black Helen of Troy, I hope everything in your portfolio, in your repertoire, becomes damaged because of it. That's what I hope for Christopher Nolan. I hope that the stress of producing a world-class bomb and losing $2 or $3 billion, I mean, it's not going to be quite 2 or 3 billion. It's going to be close. Doesn't drive him into a fucking heart attack or anything, but fuck that guy if it does. I'm just saying.
For some reason, Shannon K. Garrity never took his last name. That's peculiar. She's not Shannon K. Farago. She's
right.
Shannon K. Garrity.
Oh, full disclosure. I have seen all 2 hours of this, by the way.
Honestly, I'm surprised that he didn't take her last name.
No fucking shit. MGTOW Phoenix, man. Problem glasses and such, huh? Wonder why they ruin everything they touch when they wear their mental illness on their sleeve. It's very simple. Jealousy. It's really the only reason that feminism as a concept, as an ideology, exists, is jealousy. It's jealousy. It's envy. It's greed. It's the only reason that they exist. It's not to make women equal to men, because that's impossible. Legally, in the eyes of the law, you can have some equity. That's for sure. That's for sure. You shouldn't be treated any differently legally. But one-on-one, aside from the law, in disciplines unto us, goodbye. You're getting left in the fucking dust. It is what it is. Craig Furness, Jesus wept. He did. Isaac, what's going on, Isaac, man? Is that Jeremy Hambley's chair? Maybe it's on loan. I don't know. That chair looks a little thin right there. Hambley needs a big-ass cuck chair. A big one.
But, okay. So anyway, let's get back to the Berkeley man here, who had a birthday party and decided that what he would do. Here he is, Andrew Farago, pop culture writer and historian, and the most insufferable SJW that you can imagine. By the way, I did everything I could to dig up evidence, screenshots of his efforts. There are not too many of them. For some reason, I do have a file called Comicsgate Evidence, where like the worst people, like the worst shit that I thought consciously I'd better preserve this for history. I do have a file of that stuff, like SJWs canceling me, canceling others.
Oh, they'll tell you a bunch of bullshit. like girl power. Like, we need equity and equality for all of these diverse people. Diversity and ESG, DEI and ESG are just euphemisms for discrimination. Y'all do understand that, don't you? It's just euphemisms, like affirmative action. When affirmative action was struck down and it was legally ruled to be unconstitutional and against the law, to positively discriminate. There's no such a thing. There's no such a thing. That's why that happened. And then all of a sudden, right on its fucking heels, DEI shows up, ESG shows up, and those are being fucking bombed. So it's going to show back up in some other form, some other name, some other acronym. Yes, it is absolute jealousy. Jealousy and envy, life-shattering jealousy and envy for these fucking scumbags. You're right, your mom. I know you are. That's exactly right, Hammer. Communism is the politics of envy, and feminists are the bastard child of it. It's pure evil. Why do you think that they went after the hoes? Why do you think they went after them? Because it would never fucking fly with men. You can get some men, some. You're not going to get the ones that you want. That's why they went after women with it. Rail video archive, man. YouTube is good for bubblegum videos, but not serious content. I think you can put serious content on there, but you have to couch your speech. You have to censor yourself. And then what good is the fucking speech? What good is the video if you're not saying exactly what it is that you want to say? Mouth agape, ape, what's going on, bro? Eat any bananas lately, sir? Greetings, everyone. Good to see you, man. God of these, God of the sea, God of the sea. There you go. Trojan horse trick. There's a lot of that, man. Ronan Sonil, man, girl power. What happened in that Canadian shootout? She murdered somebody that was running from the gunman. She murdered him. Good shot, bitch. Good shot. And got her fucking partner killed. But they won't say anything about women not needing to be out there in frontline combat. No, they'll say that they need to be trained properly, that they didn't get enough support because of you faggot men. They didn't do what they were supposed to do because of misogyny. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck them. They can all die. You want to go out there, put that fucking gun on, and step into the jaws? Die like we have to. Eat a fucking dick, motherfucker. Die. Davina Duckworth, man, I do think they will try to get Citizen Vigilante banned and delisted from more places. Of course they will. Of course they will. Because they will do exactly what the English are doing right now. They will say, oh, it's incitement to tell the truth. You're inciting your would-be rapist, your would-be stabber, your would-be shooter, murderer, killer. You can't incite the killer because it's easier for us to just take care of you than it is to take care of the fucking killer. Because we don't want to upset the fucking 49% non-whites. We might not get a vote. Portuguese MGTOW, man. Bitch cop murdered a rabbi coming out of the Pornhub headquarters. No cap. That's fucked up, bro. Absolutely fucking insane.
Just in case I ever need to write a book, and I have that stuff. Didn't have a lot of Andrew Farago. I don't know why. I think he was so irritating to me. I didn't even think to save his stuff. But I did find a couple of things on Kiwi Farms, and he was in a big article too. So we'll get into that. Andrew Farago, pop culture writer, historian, in addition to serving as curator for San Francisco's Cartoon Art Museum, according to his LinkedIn page and the museum website. So the San Francisco's Cartoon Art Museum is funded by Charles M. Schultz estate. So the money that he was getting paid, Charles M. Schulz, his estate, was paying him essentially to run this museum.
Now, beautiful.
Fascinating.
That's just fucking
the
beautiful.
allegations date back to.
That's just beautiful. You know, that's the way that it's done out here. If you need to go undercover to be a successful pedophile, to be a successful child fucker or pervert or weirdo or homosexual, if you want to do all, you don't even have to go undercover to be a homo now. There's so much acceptance for that fucking filthed up debauchery. It's just nauseating. But yeah, the other aforementioned afflictions, what are you going to do? You're going to work with kids. You're going to work in a toy museum where you have unfucking fettered access to kids. It's a cornucopia of underage targets. And people know this. And they're funded by extremely wealthy people. Yeah, there's a problem out here, I would say. I think you would say that too. David's a whole bunch of ones and threes and shit, man. Why do you think sub-Saharans into Western Europe, America, Australia, why do you think sub-Saharans into, why are they there? Here's my thoughts on that. They're telling you out loud that sub-Saharans, that these disparate fucking cultures, these diaspora of fucking 70 IQ people are being flooded into Western countries because we need the workforce, because white people, them Hugh whites, ain't making more Hugh whites for the grinder. Well, that's partially true. The real reason is chaos. That's the real reason. And they know it. It's chaos. It's managed destruction. They know it. They know it. They know that that's what they're doing. They know that that's what they're doing. They're never going to come out and say it. They won't. When people get desperate enough, when they're shitting their britches enough, when they're confused enough, lost enough, when they've got punched in the face enough, and nobody is coming to their rescue, they're going to be very, very tempted to either pop the fuck off and start shooting indiscriminately, or B, they're going to ask for better control, more government, more rules, more regulations. Who's doing that right now? Who's driving the trend? Think about it. You know who it is, just like I know who it is. Portuguese Big Time Man, did you learn the word cornucopia from Black Sabbath? No, I did not. I saw a cornucopia once, and I asked somebody what it was, and they're like, I don't know. So I went on this fucking hunt, and I found out what a cornucopia was.
May 23rd, when Farrago co-hosted a birthday party. That's why it's like a month ago. Happy birthday, Andrew. At his home in South Berkeley, according to court papers. During the party, God, this is like Neil Gaiman stuff. During the party, a woman found Farrago's cell phone, secretly recording video in the bathroom, along with a video that showed him setting up the phone, concealing it with a towel, and aiming it to record people's genitalia.
I'm just curious. Doesn't it seem just a little strange that you would record yourself putting the phone into position to commit the crime? Doesn't that seem a little strange? Maybe somebody's just stupid. Maybe he's dumb. I don't know. But is this the first time that Cat has done this? No.
As they use the restroom, Berkeley Police wrote. Now, some people have asked, they've said, hey, Ethan, this is interesting. Why would he leave behind?
I'm talking about the cornucopia, the big horn basket with all of the fruit and veggies in it. That's what I'm talking about. Cornucopia.
The video of himself actually committing the crime. You know what I mean? Now, you can use his cell phone. What if it rings? Like, what happens if it rings?
No shit,
So
right?
much of this is just a bad idea. But people say, well, why did he leave a video? Well, he had to leave. Okay, so you're hiding it he's hiding it, aiming it at the toilet. He wrapped it in towels or something. I don't know what his little bathroom looks like in San Francisco. But he had to keep it running because he's just filming. He's just filming, videoing all day long with his phone, supposedly. And so there is video of him setting it up. What are you going to do? You have to hit record. So very, very smart here. Yeah, by the way, I'm looking forward to see if there are interactions between other comic book pros and Andrew Farago. Just looking forward to seeing how those went. People like Scott Snyder. I'm interested in doing that. Andrew's phone was getting pinged with his matches on Grindr, says you guys. Maybe. See, the problem with this, the big problem with this, is that the people who came to his birthday party weren't just women, they were also children, according to police. That makes this a huge problem. Huge problem. Let me see here. The allegations, okay. A woman found it, and then what are you going to do? When the woman confronted Farago, said, why is your phone filming my vagina in your bathroom? He made admissions and also stated that he had deleted the videos from
Plural.
why is it
plural? Videos. You had more than one video on the phone for this one particular day? I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
Plural from his phone and the cloud, police report. Police wrote. He later emailed party guests to express remorse. God, I'd love to see those emails. Anybody who's watching this who attended this party, and I'm sure this will get passed around a little bit. SJWs do watch the show. Please send me a copy of the email that he sent you to express remorse to you. Was it a mass email? Did he say to whom it may concern? All the party?
I would fucking love to get my hands on that email. Holy shit. It's worse than being a voyeur. It's much, much worse than being a voyeur. This is so criminal and skeevy, so disgusting. And the people that took this fucking scumbag's word for the things that he said about Van Sciver and other conservatives, other Christians, others in the comic industry, that they harassed and harangued, boycotted sponsors, boycotted people that were supporting these fucking folks organizing these boycotts. That strikes right back to the heart of what started World War II. It wasn't a bomb dropping, it was a pen. Stroke of a pen.
Goers, sorry for filming your vaginas and penises in my bathroom. Did he? Is that what happened? Interesting. Now maybe we should go back a little bit. We'll get back to this article, but I wonder if now would be the time. I wonder if now would be the time to go backwards.
Now is definitely the time.
And discuss exactly. By the way, I've been going on Facebook because this is what this guy did to me. This guy, anywhere that I was mentioned positively, he followed me around and said Ethan's a white supremacist and doesn't belong anywhere near the comic book industry. That's what this guy did to me. So I've been doing kind of the same thing to him. As much as I don't have a lot of time, I'm very busy. But here's a special exhibition speaker announcement. Andrew Farago and the Cartoon Museum present a mad look at caricature. You could go see Andrew Farago here. And there's a nice caricature of him in Mad Magazine style, representing the Cartoon Art Museum. So that's very nice. Speaker announcement. Andrew Farago is going to speak there, talk about caricatures. And I said, can someone draw him beating off the hidden camera videos of his friends and neighbors' genitals? Because that's what he was just arrested for. And I should probably put like a link. I would like to see a caricature. Somebody should caricature him beating off the hidden camera videos of his friends and neighbors' genitals. And that's the only way at this point Vito's here. Would you rather be a white supremacist or a PPPer? Yeah, I think I'm happy.
I don't think Vito has any fucking room to talk about anything supporting fucking shit like cuties. Fuck that fat motherfucker. If you like him, you like him. I can't tell you who to like. But you won't catch me co-signing that shit. Let's get over here to the Casheth Appeth, man, and check one of these donos out. Thank you, man. Yesteryear Altar. 5 pieces, man. I appreciate that. 5, bro. Good to see your comic progress is moving smoothly. It is. It just takes a while. I'm sorry that it takes a while, but I am at the mercy of my artists, and my artists are not just working with me. They are working on a ton of stuff, and it is difficult to squeeze all of that stuff in and meet those deadlines. So, yeah, one way or the other, man, we got it.
Look at all those pieces down there.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
I mean, just saying.
Where I'm at, thank you. All right, let's just go back a little bit. Why do I hate this guy so much? You guys might be asking, say, Ethan, you're usually a being of pure light and love. Why would you hate this guy so much? Well, I've never met him before. I never ran into him. I was working at DC Comics. I was doing Green Lantern. People knew by reputation that I was a conservative Republican. People knew that, and they seethed about it. But they tolerated me because I was connected with via Dan DiDio and Jeff Johnson.
Who got a nice ass? Who got a nice ass? Tell me. Tell me who it is. I want to know. I'm going to co-sign it or not.
And because I was in Wizard Magazine as a top 10 artist every month, they had to tolerate me, but they hated that I was a conservative. And they just figured I was a Republican. Now, when Trump ran for office in 2015, I was asked, like, what do you think of Trump? And I said, he's a clown. I don't know, bozo. I don't think he's going to win or anything like that, so I don't think it's anything to worry about. By 2016, and everybody was happy to hear me say that. And then by 2016, suddenly I'm going, I think I'm MAGA. I'm listening to all his speeches. I think I'm voting for Trump. And by June of 2016, I'm fully MAGA.
Oh.
I'm retweeting Pep.
Oh, that one. Well, and the 5 pieces was a showstopper so far. So I think I owe you one.
That's a showstopper, Daddy.
I'm just saying, just saying. It was a show. It's 5 pieces. It's a showstopper. Ain't nothing else come in.
They memes. I'm loving the alt-right. Absolutely loving these guys. They're hilarious. I'm having a good time. Then Trump wins. And when Trump won, I posted a picture of myself with my MAGA hat. I'd actually won a contest for an autographed Donald Trump Make America Great hat. I still have it. I won a contest for like a real autographed hat. So I was wearing it. I took a picture of myself wearing it. I was so proud. Couldn't believe it. Well, that picture circulated around the internet.
I remember that picture. The morning that we voted, I stuck a little voted thing. I voted under my eye. And I had this shit-eating grin on my face. And everybody knew that I voted for Trump. And I lost like fucking 40 friends. Like 40. Like done right there over fucking night. And I'm like, damn, y'all. Is it like that? How could you fucking vote for him? He's a rapist. No, he's not. No, he's not. Don't you know when you're being propagandized? So yeah, there's some problems out here with people in the way that they think about shit. But yeah, I can totally relate to that, and I remember that picture.
Gail Simone retweeted it. I found out about who Heather Antos was. Heather Antos said, I've got some bad news. Ethan Van Sciver of DC Comics is MAGA. And then a whole long list of replies, like with disgust and sadness and all that stuff, just pity. Like, oh my God, I'm so sad. I bought so much of his work. I supported him, but I can't support him any longer. And the cancellation process began. They started following me around Facebook. They started harassing me. They started just kind of being pills.
Yeah, Portuguese, man. At that point in time, back then, I was running the American Open Wheel Racing site on Facebook. And, bro, we were getting 150,000 hits a week. My site was outperforming the IndyCar official site. 2015, 2014, 15, 16. Crazy shit. Yeah, there was a lot going on.
And I told one of them, I basically said, the way that you're behaving right now, it's like I'm watching the Democrat Party kill itself. And this one guy said to me, he said, don't even joke about suicide, Ethan, one of these pearl clutchers. And I said, why you KYS loser? And that got circulated around. They started sharing that around. And the first big attempt to get me fired began because of that. That was like May of 2017. Here is something that was given to me by Rich Johnson, which I didn't see at the time. Rich Johnson sent it to me. Rich Johnson of Bleeding Cool. He said,
Yeah, and everybody knows now, if you've been in this arena for any length of time, you know that Rich Johnson is a smarmy little asshole. You know that. Just like I know that. I don't know if Ethan will say that or not, but I mean,
probably. You should probably know that they're passing this around. Just so you know, Rich Johnson was just trying to scare me and get me. So he wasn't being a friend, but he sent this over to me. This is from the office of Diane Nelson.
Never, Mike, never apologize for a nice family gathering and some Barbie queer. Never apologize, sir. Never.
Who was the president of DC Entertainment.
There you go.
And also moving up to be very important to Warner Brothers. As you can see, it says to Andrew. She's responding to our Andrew Farrago, who wrote her a very impassioned letter about why I should be fired from DC Comics, CC'd to D.D. Myers of the Bill Clinton campaign.
Hillary Clinton.
Not Bill, I'm sorry, Hillary Clinton at this point.
Did you hear that? That shit went all the way to the Clinton campaign manager, one of them. D.D. Myers wasn't the only one. Uma Abedin, the former Mrs. Anthony Weiner, was one too. So, yeah. That's how fucking dirty and filthy this shit was. And then it found its way in front of the people at Warner Brothers. So,
the Clinton administration, the Clinton campaign, this is D.D. Myers from the Clinton, what would you call it? It's not an administration, but it's something, right? Collision Bomb, thank you. I appreciate the fact that you are MAGA. Respect. I gave everything I had, everything I valued for MAGA. I did. I'll always stand by Trump.
I really fucking tried.
No, you didn't. You fucking Australia koala. Fuck that guy. I hope we never see that motherfucker again. Tim, isn't Uma married to Alex Soros now? Yes, she is. Like out of the fucking frying pan and into the fire.
And that's what you get for your $20 super chat. Thank you. Dear Andrew, so this was forwarded to D.D. Myers. Now, suddenly I am the topic of discussion at Warner Brothers. Thank you for taking the time to write. I couldn't agree more that the comments Ethan Van Sciver made on Facebook were offensive. His actions do not meet the high standards we strive for from our creative community. They are inconsistent with the values of Warner Brothers and DC Entertainment, as well as those of the pantheon of DC superhero characters. By the way, these guys all think they are literally superheroes. They think you have to be a superhero in order to draw and write superheroes. They go, Green Lantern wouldn't.
You know, I said that in a super chat to Ethan months and months and months ago. Matter of fact, give me 1 second. You saw it on the opening intro. It's in the first 20 seconds. Check this out.
Pop Culture Rock says, I've said for the longest time that these people do not know what heroes are. They write themselves, and they just call those characters heroes. That's a great point. Pop Culture Rocks, yeah, they just write themselves and they say, you know, those people are heroes. They are villains with no moral guide at all.
You scared? Yeah.
See, that was a year ago. So yeah, he's right. He's 100% right. And to see it come back around like that, that's very gratifying, very rewarding. Very rewarding. It's good to see that we are all kind of on the same page. Even if we rub each other the wrong way in a non-sexual manner, you know, every once in a while, make comics white again. I don't know necessarily about white, like all white. I do like a little bit of spice, but not what we've got now. Not what we've got now. If these people really believed that representation, the way that they define it, which is fucking faggots, queers, lesbians, one-armed fucking transsexual individuals, if they really believed that, then they would make those characters. They would not co-opt existing characters to try to snake their way into fandoms and pollute these kids' minds and fuck these story lines up that have been running for 10, 20, 30 years. Even with dormant characters like Alan Shepard, the original Green Lantern. I believe it was Alan Shepard. Forgive me if I got that wrong. But that's what they do. They don't believe what they say. They don't. They're just here to destroy shit and fuck up minds while they're doing it. Lepo de Fleur, man, just stop switching sex, race, and invent new stuff. How hard can it be? It's pretty fucking hard for them. Look behind me. There's a whole fucking wall of brand new characters, brand new story, and not 100% original, but not much is anymore. 90% original, pretty good stuff. You'll enjoy it. I'm sure that you'll enjoy it.
Behave that way, Ethan. They used to say that shit. Children. Fucking children. Ethan is just one of hundreds of members of DC's freelance creative community. I assure you his actions do not speak for the rest of us. That said, kill yourself, loser. No, she didn't say that. She should have. That said, I completely understand if fans choose not to purchase Ethan's work. Thank you again for taking the time to craft such a thoughtful email. It's appreciated. Best, Diane. This guy wrote a letter to Diane Nelson and got a response. They started passing this around. This emboldened them. Andrew became like one of the leaders of the lynch mob to get me kicked out of DC Comics, to get me fired. So this makes me angry. This makes me really, really angry. I got a talking to. This was May of 2017. By November of 2017, it was all around that I was a white supremacist, that I was a Nazi.
She's not just complicit in that. I mean, she was trying to level charges against some computer programmer or some low level programmer, and that guy fucking greased himself. So yeah, I don't know, maybe the pussy is just spectacular. I don't know. But you know, she has some shit floating around her now. And that's sad. Maybe it's that she is smart enough to recognize weak-minded men and she pulls them in, and then when they don't listen to her or don't carry out her wishes, she turns on them and she uses their weaknesses against them. That's why you can't be weak-minded out here, guys. You don't want to go that route. Zoe Quinn is a scumbag. Brianna Wu, the tranny, is a scumbag. Anita Sarkeesian is an opportunist scumbag. You know, it just is what it is, and it never fucking ends. Mike, man, they don't want to create new characters. SJWs want to destroy revisionist vandalism. It's been going on forever. It's been going on forever. As soon as they fucking put pen to paper to define what this shit was, it's been doing it. That's been happening. So, and it hasn't gone anywhere. It hasn't gone anywhere, man. They have blood on their hands, Davina. They definitely do. Your mom, man, the commies fuck up everything. They love to defile what you like and is popular. It's unforgivable that the new Mary Jane is some Polynesian-looking chick in Spider-Man. Go woke, go broke. I agree. That's not Mary Jane fucking Watson. It's not. No matter how much they want it to be. It's not Mary Jane. And I think that it's a bit of a sore spot with fans. Now, this Spider-Man movie that's coming out, is it going to do gangbuster numbers? Yep. It sure as fuck is. It's going to do gangbuster numbers. But the thing that they've got going on with Mary Jane right now is kind of trash. It's pathetic. I don't like it. And I'm not the only one. Coomerous faggot, man. I thought Mary Jane was just an Uber Eats delivery worker. I mean, I guess she could have been. She could have been, right? Mary Jane Watson is not fucking Moana. No, she's not. She's not. And she shouldn't be. And it's sad that it's gone that way.
And it was in the media. So the Daily Beast was writing articles. The Miami Herald, all these different places were writing articles. Because of the work of this guy and some of his friends, Heather Antos and others. And by February, the pressure was too much. And DC said, we're just not going to renew your contract because it's too much trouble. Too much. They're not going to give up. They're not going to let up on you. And they're sitting there writing articles saying that DC Comics is employing a white supremacist. And once DC Comics said goodbye to me, the entire industry basically closed ranks against me. So
Think about that now. Literally, from one day to the next, you've got a job, your future is secure, you've got more work than you know what to do with, and then all of a sudden, everybody that you thought was a friend, they can't talk to you now. It's sort of like going on YouTube and telling the truth, or standing in front of any British police officer and telling the truth. You know what's going to happen. You know what's right, but you know what's going to happen. And that's what happened to Ethan Van Sciver and a few dozen other people that we know of. Those are just the ones that we know about. That doesn't say anything about the people that aren't as talented as, say, Graham Nolan, Ethan Van Sciver, John Malin, Shane Davis, any of the above villainy. They're not that talented. Most people aren't that talented. You know, it's difficult to make it out here. Your talent is going to shine, that's for sure. It's going to set you apart from other people. Davina Duckworth, British police officer. I don't think so, mate. As you bleed out. Yeah. How the fuck do you eyeball somebody, run them over with your eyeballs, and miss 5 fucking stab wounds and all the blood that came with it? How do you miss it?
Blacklisted because of that. Now you're going to hear the SJWs, by the way. Now, the worst part of this, the worst part of being canceled, is that these folks will now say, you got fired for being late. You didn't get fired for your politics. You got fired for being late and difficult to work with. I was a dream to work with one of these days. And I think, one of the things that I want to do with my channel next creatively is actually do super remixes of the work that I did and include behind the scenes emails that went on, even the scripts, talking through the scripts, all of the.
That would be fucking great. I would love to see that. I'd love to see all of the fucking divas behind the scenes that ask for 4, 5, 10 revisions in an already done piece. I would love to see that.
Emails and work that went on behind the scenes to make comic books. And you will see certain people that I worked with were not so easy to work with. But I was a dream to work with. I was wonderful. So this was Andrew that did this. This is why I am angry with Andrew. Okay, this is basically why I have a bone to pick with this guy. Wrote an impassioned letter to the head of Warner Brothers to get me fired from my job at DC Comics. It got forwarded to Dee Dee Myers, who worked for the Clinton administration. Andrew Farago, he wanted me dead. That's not an exaggeration. I mean, it's not an exaggeration when people are, attempting to cancel someone. And this is actual cancel culture. This isn't like fake cancel culture, like, I just don't want you around anymore. You go over here, you're not my friend anymore. This is actual cancel culture where it's like they're going to leave you absolutely nowhere to go. Your reputation ruined.
D-Man 50, man. Good night, everyone. Man, I have to get paid in the morning. Thank you, Amber. You're welcome, bro. Good night. Have fun. We're just about to close it out here. Have a wonderful sleep, bro, and come back and catch the other 20 minutes or so.
And just hope you die. Hope you starve to death. And they would actually say that. Andrew Farago, Shannon would be like, I think he's going to live.
Davina Duckworth, you never forget betrayal. EVS may seem bitter, but he has plenty of reason to be. I don't think that he seems bitter at all. I can see where somebody from the outside might see that. I don't think he's bitter at all. I think he has every reason to keep his fucking head on a swivel. That's what I think. I think in the last 18 months, 20 months or so, the amount of betrayal and backstabbing and behind the scenes fucking knifing and conniving has been kind of unreal. And everybody's going after him because they perceive him to be the top man in Comicsgate, which he is. Let's be honest about that. He is. If anybody could take his fucking spot, they would have already done it. Nobody's going to take his spot. Nobody. When he sits down and stops doing what he's doing and he gives it away, these fuckers out here will barely be able to fill the vacuum. Barely. So, and that's another reason why they can't stand him, why they hate him so much, is because when he turns on the mic and camera, he pulls the oxygen out of the fucking room. It just is what it is. It just is what it is. My man earned all of it. All of it. And there's people that are standing around talking about how somebody farted on a fucking stream that sabotaged their book opening. Fuck you. If anything, the fart made you money. Shut the fuck up. Go do your own fucking thing then. Get off of people's streams and promote your own stuff.
Be 50, they'd say. Like he's just gonna, he made a little money on Cyberpunk, he's gonna run out. Like there's just nowhere for him to go.
You cannot forgive betrayal. You can make peace with yourself and the betrayal, but you can never forgive betrayal. Never. Mike, man, a king does not need to tell people he is a king. Tywin Lannister, abso-fucking-lutely.
And it was infuriating, absolutely infuriating. They did want me dead. All right, let's get back to this article now. And now that you know that, let's get back to this. Andrew Farago, by the way, well-respected member of the SJW mainstream comic book community, ran this museum, wrote a bunch of books about the history of Batman, the history of Spider-Man, the history of... he did all those books that you would find now in Ollie's, but that was this guy.
For $1.
And this is the guy who decided he wanted to hide a camera in his bathroom, throw a birthday party, invite all of his friends and family and neighbors, and then film them pooping. When women confronted Farago about the camera, hidden camera that he hid in his bathroom with a towel, left it running, left evidence behind which proved that he knew what he was doing. Sent you a Farago meme, says Big Pooh. Oh, I can't wait to see it. He said, yeah, he made admissions, also stated he had deleted the videos.
Man, I would love to be able to jump on another book. Let me show you something. Oh, you'll love this. Move that. I don't want to fuck that up, so I'll put it right there. I can't show you what books they are, but all of this, can you see it? All of that right there. All of that is going into research for a video that I'm producing. I told you about it last week. The 50 greatest book run in comic history. That is a big fucking statement. That's a big statement. But in my very humble opinion, I think that it is the 50 greatest book run in comic book history. If somebody has another 50 book run that's better, come on, bring it. Let's compare notes, see what happens, man. Davina Duckworth, man, bag them and board them. After reading them, they're all bagged and boarded except for that top book right there. It's going to be super, super fun putting all of this together. So, yeah, I hope that you guys enjoy that.
He later emailed party guests to express remorse. He says, I hid my phone in our bathroom for the purpose of spying on our guests, my closest
Fucking
friends in the
scumbag.
world. He wanted to see their penises and their vaginas.
I can't even fucking imagine saying this stuff. I don't know what possesses somebody to do this.
Probably mostly their penises. I had never done anything like that before.
Liar.
Hold on a second.
That's fucking bullshit. You're going to tell me that the very first time that you decide to go and invade people's privacy and commit fucking federal crimes by recording kids, that's your first time out? Is that maybe that's the reason it was so fucking sloppy and you got found out? You never did any. Again, there is no lawyer, criminal defense attorney in the world that is going to tell you, yeah, I think you should draft this statement that admits 400 points of guilt. So, yeah, you know something's wrong with this motherfucker.
What are the chances? What are the chances that he never did this before?
Zero. Fucking
Whenever
zero.
somebody gets caught doing this, it really seems like the first thing that they do is say it was the first time.
What the fuck do you think is going to happen to old boy when he goes to prison and they start asking him for them papers? He ain't going to make it 10 seconds. He ain't. Most of the male population in prison got there because they were fucked with in a sexual, perverted, deviant way when they were young, really young, and it fucked them up. Boy, he's fucking done. He's done. Yeah, he's going to that wing right there. You know, you know what time it is. And his wife, with Miss Garrett, she's just gonna remarry. Because when she gets the fucking death certificate, because this nigga's gonna get killed. When she gets the death certificate, she's just gonna remarry. Oh, he made a little mistake. you may even come to find out down the road that he wasn't alone in this decision making. Now, I don't know nothing that ain't nobody else said. Allegedly. I don't know anything else. It's just my own personal opinion that if you live with somebody, you're married to them, and you share an intimate space with them on a daily fucking basis, you know what's going on, whether you want to admit it to yourself or not. You always have the idea that your spouse, your husband or your wife is stepping out on you, splitting time with you and somebody else, right? Because it's kind of hard to juggle bitches. It's kind of hard for bitches to juggle men. Men are just kind of stupid, you know, when it comes to that. They're just happy to get some pussy, a little bit of lick, a nipple tweak, you know, a purple nurple. They're kind of happy with that. Unfortunately. Mike, man, he'll need protective custody for the rest of his life, however short that is going to be in the pen. And it's going to be. It's going to be. It's too bad, man. Portuguese, man, I bet the pedo bear meme from 2010 was invented by Hollywood cocksuckers to normalize it and make it funny. Of course it was. Or somebody in fucking 4chan. Of course it was. Nobody should be looking at shit like that, talking about amazing. Nobody should be doing that because there's nothing funny about that. There is nothing funny about fucking with kids. There's nothing funny about that. If people are laughing about that and joking about that, you got to cut them off, man. You got to get away from them. That's a one-way ticket to being investigated somewhere down the road, being implicated somewhere down the road. You got to get away from them. That's just my opinion. You do what you want. You're all grown people. Davina, one more again, man. Thoughts on Paul Elam? He's streaming right now. Well, that's kind of new. He hasn't been doing shit for a while. So my thoughts on Paul haven't really changed. I think he's an overall plus for the benefit of men, mental health wise, sure. And I'm not one of those people that run out there talking about my mental health, but apparently there's a lot of people out here that need it. So he's a net positive in that respect. He still has some weird little things to clean up. I don't think that he ever will, but it's not terrible. It's not terrible. I would view him as an overall net positive. There's some people that would disagree with that vehemently. Peter Nolan would disagree with that vehemently, but it is what it is, right?
First time I did this. I never did this before. I'm really sorry. 0%. You guys are right. 0% chance that this guy never did this before. 0% chance. Yeah, it's weird. He kind of.
I don't know. I haven't watched Joker since he started fronting female content creators that steal all of our fucking ideas. They go out there and get monetized, and because they're shuffled in front of us. He fucking knew better than that. And then to sit there and lambaste people in his comments talking about there's ladies on this channel and we've got to not try to offend them. Fuck you. I don't care if he calls himself one of us or not. He's not one of me. He's not one of me. He ain't got my best interest at heart. You build that compound yet, motherfucker?
Said, I deleted the videos. Wouldn't it just be one video? It would be one video, right? One long video. I deleted the videos. Eric Weathers says, first time he got caught. Yeah, this is a real ballsy crime.
Yeah.
And it is a crime.
I don't know how much balls it takes. It's just a piece of shit.
Always the ones that want to be the enforcers of morality. Hey, Vasilis.
There you go.
Always them. This guy has tons of footage. Tons to become so sloppy. And that's the other key thing there. Getting caught. Yeah, getting caught means that, like, you went, yeah, I got away with it a bunch of times. He had thousands of hours, says Urashima Taro. I'm positive of that.
Well, I don't know. You're going to find out. You're going to find out what's going on with Andrew and his wife, because it's not uncommon for these fucking sex pests and perverts that are over here on the left of everything. They're on the right too. I don't want to make it sound like they're not. But these scumbags often work with their mate because they have the same mental deficiency. They don't view it as a crime. Let's be honest. How could they view it as a crime when the whole world has been co-signing their debauchery since their birth? It's so hard to come out as gay and faggoty in this society and lesbian. Lick. It's so difficult. No, it's not. Unfortunately for normal people, this is the most accepting country in the fucking world when it comes to that shit. We just ask for a little bit of balance and some fucking rules, and then that becomes too much. You want to see places that take it too far? Go to Canada. They took it too far. Go to Germany. They took it too fucking far. England, Australia. They took it too far. Way too far. I don't celebrate debauchery. I don't celebrate two men fucking each other in the dookie hole. I don't celebrate two women slopping around on each other. What the fuck is there to celebrate? Nothing. What's being accomplished? Nothing. Just impulses that are being satisfied by people that don't know what the fuck they're doing anyways. It's disgusting. It's gross. It makes me sick. Mike, man, Joker pretended to be MGTOW. He got fucking married? Got married and kept a retreat. He got married? Damn, I didn't know that. Didn't know that. Got married and kept a retreat money. Scumbag grifter. Yeah, and that shit came from who? The fucking Daily Wire. Right? Most of the guys that are running around in the manosphere in MGTOW right now, they got serious fucking problems with people like Ben Shapiro. People in the Daily Wire. All of them. For the most part. Right? The people that were okay, sort of, kind of, back then, they're gone now. They're not at the Daily Wire anymore. For good fucking reason. He got fucking married? You see, that's why I try really hard not to put my stock in folks. I wouldn't have a problem in the world with Joker if he had just said it. Just say it. You have the freedom at any point in time as a MGTOW, IBMOR, SYSBM, whatever it is, whatever box you have decided to put yourself in to protect yourself, you have the option to step out of that box at any point in time. Just say it. Just say it. And you can go. It's good, man. Everything is cool. You want to try the pussy again? Go try the pussy again. Have fun. You can do that. Ain't nobody saying nothing to you about that. You want to go get some Fifi? It's okay. Go get some Fifi. Just don't fucking lie about it. You don't have to lie about it, man. You don't have to lie about it. It's kind of crazy, man. Witness daily fraud. That kind of bared out true, didn't it? Witness, man, Joker became the joke. I don't know about all of that. Nancy Martinez, it's a shit sandwich, and we're all forced to take by. Yeah, but you know, I'm tired of picking dookie out of my teeth, metaphorically speaking, of course. So I try to eat as little shit sandwiches as possible now. I've had my fair fucking share. Your mom, man. Queers are demon possessed, and those without Christ are the most susceptible. Is it any wonder Jews promote porn and gays? It's quite obvious. Reread my statement. I am not going to reread it because I just read it. But you're not wrong. Mike, but one more again, man. Canadian here, never voted at all for the gay shit going on. Been a conservative all my life. I don't recognize this place. We've been invaded and my government promoted it. NWO, you're not wrong. It's happening all over the fucking West. All over the West. I have to ask myself why the men in these countries can see it and recognize it, but have not organized to smoke their fucking governments. I have to ask myself that question. Is it a matter of patience? Is it timing? To me, it's fucking amazing the amount of restraint that they have showed in the face of all of the shit that they have been subjected to. So I don't know. But then again, I have noticed an uptick in pop-offs. We'll just leave that one right there. I've noticed a huge fucking uptick in pop-offs. So, you know. Radio Video Archive. Israel is keeping us in the Middle East. Well, they're keeping themselves in the Middle East. If they keep fucking around, they're not going to have the United States as an ally. I've never heard it become public where an American president has fucking crashed out on Israelis twice. Trump has done it twice now. He did it once on the air and every fucking buddy saw it. And then it was leaked a week or so ago that he did it again. And just fucking crashed out on him because they're refusing. The Israelis are refusing to not try to fucking bomb Beirut. And they're jeopardizing all of the shit that's going on over there in the Middle East right now. It's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem, gents. Witness, man, because men are becoming cowards due to social media and the cuckening. I think that social media has very little to do with it, except for maybe, the last half of the millennials, last quarter of the millennials, Gen Z, the upcoming Gen Alpha, the colloquially named Gen Alpha. Let's hope that there's a little bit of fucking alpha in them, because if not, they're completely fucked. With the prior two generations coming behind them, they're fucked. They're fucked. They're fucked.
And we'll find out too. I mean, this was just released today. He was just arrested today.
Well, he did. Tobias, he did. He did. You can go look that up. He called Netanyahu a fucking idiot. He said that they're fucking stupid. And that was in a live presser to the press. He said it out loud. So, yeah, you can go find that. That's easy to find. It was on one of the major networks. It was about 5 or 6 months ago. 5 or 6 months.
Just arrested today. They took all of his stuff. They've been examining it. And I guess we're going to find out exactly what this guy was up to. He says, I hid my phone in our bathroom for the purpose of spying on our guests, my closest friends in the world. I had never done anything like that before, and I don't know what possessed me to...
I do. You're a fucking demon. You're a demon. All of these sexual fucking perverts, they find themselves in and around entertainment, right? A lot of people didn't understand how bad this was. We did. We did, because we've been here for quite some time, right? Especially on the entertainment edge of this. But on the sociological side of this, we've been here since 2012. 2013 is when I popped in. So it's been a while. It's been a while. And while we're talking about men's issues, while we're talking about unfairness and imbalance in the court systems and destroying families intentionally, having lawyers, attorneys involved in the process, judges' retirements being padded by every case that they open up against a man, stocks and bonds being opened up with every case being used as collateral for loans from England and China. Unfucking believable shit, right? Nobody's looking at comics. Nobody's looking at music and entertainment. And then all of a sudden, 2013-ish, 2014-ish, it erupts. It finally broke out of its bubble with Gamergate. Gamergate is a direct relative to Comicsgate. It was the forerunner, right? Then it busted ass right over here. And it's still here, still here. We are still trying to sweep these motherfuckers out of this industry. You won't totally get rid of them, but it's time for them to go. Stop buying SJW shit. Stop buying homosexual crap if you're not a homo. You see? What are they, 5% 4% of the population? I don't count. Let me get this big head back up here again. I don't count the polls that say that fucking Zoomers and late millennials, 25% of them identify as non-binary, because we know what that is. Or he, she's, or they, thems. We know what the fuck that is. That is not natural. Not natural, not by any stretch. So I don't count that, because those kids are going to grow out of that. Unless, of course, they're surgically altered or their brains get fried down to the size of a fucking pea with all of the crap that they're taking. That could happen, right? And that's happened. How many people have gone through this shit? How many Ellen Pages would cut their fucking tits off and then change their mind? Get the fuck out of here with this shit. It's disgusting, and it shouldn't be anywhere near kids. But you know why the entertainment industry now is suffering from it. Why it's so out in the open. These people do not occur naturally in nature. They need kids. They need kids. Nobody in their right fucking mind is going to do this if they're in their right being, if they're in their right mind. Nobody's going to do this stuff. Everybody knows that it's bullshit. Everybody knows that. Mike, man, who was in charge back in 2012? No surprise, the rush of societal upheaval that that presidency brought in. Yeah, it was Obama. Obama left a few poison pills for whoever followed him. Terrible fucking shit, man. Terrible shit. Stupid shit. Inquisitor Tippy, man, 10 pieces, bro. Look at that. That's amazing. I believe it has more to do with a lot of older men having too much to lose. Gen Z and Gen Alpha, on the other hand, they don't. And if you need an example, look at what happened last year in Nepal. There's a couple of things that went down in Nepal, but you'll have to refresh my memory on that one. If you're talking about something specifically. But that's a showstopper, bro. Showstopper. And that's 10 whole pieces.
That's a showstopper, Daddy.
It is a showstopper. I'm just saying. Witness, man, the youth of society. Nancy Martinez, 4%. I wish. Most of my gal friends have at least experimented once or twice with other women, unfortunately. I think that it is unfortunate for them to have done that. What's up, MGTOW Outlaw? How you doing, brother? Good to see you in the house, as usual. Yeah, it is unfortunate, but I've always thought that women were more susceptible to this kind of shit than men were. I've always thought that. I've always seen it in them. They will deny it, and I'll run across them a year down the road. And this when I was a kid, and they're hooked up with some fucking woman. A woman hooked up with a woman, and a lifelong fucking dick haver. All of a sudden, she's hanging out with the gash, and I'm like, what the fuck? What happened to you? He's like, I don't know. Mike, jiggle, jiggle. You damn right, jiggle, jiggle. Portuguese, man. I'm not saying that. Gosh darn it, Hammer. I don't have any milk left in my balls. But why are you telling me that? You telling me that? Okay. Hold on a second.
Now that is a showstopper.
Check it out now.
You can touch him.
No doubt now.
How you feeling now, goon? It's terrible. ZB and Alta, man, all of a sudden, she wants that bean flavor, that big bean. Get that bean going.
Do it, he wrote, according to police.
Do it.
Farrago continued, according to court papers, this was an inexcusable violation of your privacy and our friendship, and I am prepared to face whatever consequences will come from this tremendous lapse in judgment. So this isn't just like him being, a severely degenerate human being. This was a lapse in judgment. Mostly his.
Do you hear how it's minimized? Do you hear how he minimizes it? Right? Like I said, I was fucking shocked that he put this thing out here. This is admissible. It's an admission of guilt. It's admissible. So I don't understand that, but attempts to minimize by saying it's a lapse in judgment. No, man, it's not just a lapse in judgment. I mean, it's fucking criminal and offensive on a galactic level. But this is how sex pests think. It's only if they get caught, right? Only if they get caught. Le Pot de Fleur, man. That's the song with Nose Blue Old Broad. I have no fucking idea. No idea what you're talking about.
Judgment was good. Him bullying people, him being a piece of shit. perfectly, that's normally the, here's here's Dan Shaheen again. I knew Farrago in real life and befriended him years ago for his aggressive shit talk online. I'm sad for his family and anyone who took their kids to that museum, which is funded by the will of Charles Schultz. What a shitbird.
Can you fucking imagine? Can you imagine if old boy is in the Charles Schultz family Peanuts, our gang museum, taping kids, recording kids? Can you fucking imagine? This is not the first time that this has happened with this cat. It's not. There's no fucking way. No way, man. Inquisitor Tibby, man. What 10 more, bro? Hammer. I'm referring to the riots that Gen Z did over there because their government shut down social media. Yeah, TLDR, the military stepped out of the way. Once the police were taken care of, the government folded them, where they burned down the whole fucking government. Yeah. And the police were like, I don't think we want to die. So they fucking let it happen. Sort of like the cops over here. When the Blizzaks were going fucking insane, hands up, don't shoot. Get the fuck out of here, man. Yeah. Too bad, man. Look at them 10 pieces, bro. 10 more of them crazy pieces. That's ridiculous. Let's get over here and get something for you. Now you have officially made it a showstopper again.
Showstopper!
Isaac Kemp, man, I can't even make a joke about snooping Snoopy. It's so sad. Davina Duckworth, man, you get the roof Koreans. Yes, you do. I kind of like the roof Koreans. I'm just saying.
Hey, how's that juggling going? I'm thrilled. This piece of shit worked hard to cancel a lot of opportunities for me. I'm going to return the favor, and I am. By the way, anybody who comments on him, any video that he's in on YouTube, you should comment and say, this guy, what he does is he hides cameras in his toilet so that he can film the genitals of his friends and guests, and then include the link, because that's what he would do. And you might think that's petty. Like, I don't want to. That's what he would do. If he had this opportunity to use something like this to destroy any one of our lives, he would do that.
Well, it's clear that Andrew would do that. It's clear that his wife would help. It's clear that they were not alone while they were coordinating these efforts against Christians and conservatives and people that did not think the way that they thought. This is what happens when you, for 50, 60 fucking years straight, start carving out protected identities, protected groups, protected activities. And then your normal people, the people that did everything, just stand there and watch it happen while the world is carved out from underneath them and everybody is protected except you. I still remember watching the C-SPAN segment where fucking scumbag cunts like Alexandria Cortez were preaching about how everybody needs to be protected. The white man owns everything, so everyone needs to be protected. Every fucking group, classification, minority, everybody has that protection status except the founding stock. So when you guys are out there and you see these violent fucking actions being committed against white people by non-whites, and you're like, why is scratching my head? Why isn't this a hate crime? Because we're not protected. We're not protected under that legislation. They are. So it starts to carve out what we know, the phrase two-tier justice is what it starts to do. It legitimizes two-tier justice. The same fucking crime is different based on skin color. That's awful. That's terrible. And it's not going to last in this country. It's not. It's not. The government won't last in this country. They're going to be put on the fucking burn pile. If you keep fucking around, it's going to happen. You know, I am not telling you to go out there and smoke people. I'm saying that it's going to be an organic development. It's going to be. You're dealing with too many people here who have too much history here. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. That includes the FBAs. So, you know, they think that they're not going to join up with you, but the hell they won't join up with you, because right now they're not even the number one preferred minority in the country anymore. Nobody listens to them. Nobody gives a shit about them. Of course they'll join up with you to get that status back. Of course they will. Nancy Martinez, man, I'm Mexican, but I can't stand my own people as a group. Damn. What's up, Nancy? You might make some friends around here. Just saying. Just saying. All right, I'm going to get the fuck out of here. That was about 45 minutes in. That is the most recent Trash Cast. It's just a little over 2 hours long. So if you guys want to go and catch the rest of that, and the breakdown on everything is pretty fucking cool. It's pretty impressive. But we hit the meaty points and the targets here that we wanted to hit. That people are scumbags for the most part. And that there's a lot of fucking crazy people out there. And that this shit goes back a long ways. This is over 10 years. This is over 10 years. We're going on 15 years. Going on 15 years of this concentrated effort to try to overtake comic entertainment manga fans and just force feed them this shit. And I don't think that these motherfuckers ever thought that they were going to have this kind of a problem pushing the agendas on comic crowds. I think that they felt like comic people were just pushovers and that they were just going to go along, right? I don't think that they understood. Let's say it that way. I don't think that they understood what they were doing, the kind of people that they were fucking with over here. These people, comic fans of this medium, DVD fans, movie fans, music fans, they're just a little bit different, man. They hang on to shit. They do. They hang on to stuff and they're not willing to let it go. And I think if you fuck with them enough, they're just going to take their money and they're going to go somewhere else. At the end of the day, this ideology does not burgeon if it's not funded. You can make it law. You can do whatever. People are just going to self-segregate until you go fuck yourself. And then your ideology dies anyways. So good luck to everybody, right? But I don't think that we're going to need any luck. I think it's going to do exactly what I just said it was going to do. It's going to get starved out. It's in the process of being starved out right now. It's going to take a little while longer. Peace, love, hair grease, and all that good shit, man. And I'll see you guys down the road. Tune in this Sunday for the Sunday sermon. It's the makeup sermon because I didn't get to do one here this last week. But we're going to send you out with some Prodigy right now, Wolfpack, and I'll catch you guys on Sunday.
one stage of their last.